A new study shows the economic and social impact of excessive drinking in the state of Minnesota. Excessive drinking cost Minnesotans nearly $8 billion in 2019. This is according to a new study from the Minnesota Department of Health, published today in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine. The study found that the greatest financial cost fell on those who drink excessively and their families, as well as government and health insurance providers. Other parts of society, including employers, also were found to experience negative impacts from excessive drinking. Health Commissioner Jan Malcolm states, excessive drinking can significantly affect individual health, but it also has a cost for families, communities, and the healthcare system. The financial burden is staggering, and of course, there are additional psychological and societal impacts and harms in addition to those measured here. It's important that we acknowledge these impacts and find ways to mitigate them. The study shows that excessive drinking cost Minnesotans $7.85 billion in 2019 through lost productivity, healthcare costs, and other costs related to the criminal justice system and motor vehicle crashes. The total financial cost breaks down to be about $1,383 per Minnesotan. Excessive drinking includes binge drinking, which means 4 or more drinks on one occasion for women, or 5 or more drinks for men. Heavy drinking is 8 or more drinks per week for women, and 15 or more drinks per week for men, or any drinking among individuals who are pregnant or people under 21. Some of the key findings in this report include the following. Lost productivity accounted for almost 3/4 of financial costs. This includes increased absenteeism, impaired productivity at work and at home, premature mortality, and incarceration. About 3% of inpatient hospital treatments were attributable to alcohol, but these visits accounted for 35% of all inpatient healthcare costs. For each alcoholic drink that's purchased, people in Minnesota experience an impact cost equivalent to $2.86. Binge drinking contributed to 73% of the financial cost to society, or $5.7 billion. These costs are due to things like lost productivity, crime, motor vehicle crashes, and fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. Established methods from national studies were used to apply alcohol attributable fractions for healthcare costs, lost productivity, crime, and other effects, for example, motor vehicle crashes, to our 2019 Minnesota data to quantify costs. In addition to the economic costs, excessive drinking is linked to an increased risk of violence and injury, like traffic crashes and chronic health problems like liver disease, heart disease, high blood pressure, and some cancers. One strategy being implemented in Minnesota to attempt to reduce the harms of excessive drinking is called the Place of Last Drink, or POLD. POLD is an initiative in almost 30 Minnesota communities that systematically collects data on where individuals last drank when they were stopped for any type of alcohol-related incident. This includes a traffic stop or a domestic violence call. Establishments that are named more frequently can be offered assistance and education to improve their practices to reduce illegal service to already intoxicated patrons. People in Minnesota can use this tool to learn more about their drinking and make a plan to avoid drinking to excess. Look at the CDC's Check Your Drinking article. For more information about alcohol and your health and links to additional resources, visit MDH's Alcohol and Your Health website and the Costs of Excessive Alcohol Use in Minnesota article.